Hey guys, alright, this is day 3.
Yo, what's up? Eat about everybody. Anyway, so we come to week 1 of making portfolio and some other updates and information about other things. So on Instagram 4 days ago, I started making daily content for making my own project called Making a Portfolio with AngularJS Framework. So, no, honestly, I know React pretty well. Okay, I know React JS framework pretty well. React JS, another framework. It's like Angular, but different and easier to understand. So I learned that when I was like a couple years ago, and I developed pretty good skill with it. So I was for this project, I was like, you know what? Let me use Angular JS, this new JS framework that I don't know about. I mean, it's not new, but it's new to me because I never used it. And it was also challenging because, again, I never used it, so I don't know much about it. So I've actually just did it, made a portfolio with AngularJS for my first week of making one, and it looked pretty well okay, as I told myself. And I'll just say some of the hardest parts of making this portfolio this week, first 4 days. Then the first for these 4 days of making this portfolio with AngularJS. So day one took me 2 hours to add an image. 2 goddamn hours. Man, 2 hours is a long ass time. Actually, I worked for 3 hours on that video on that work on day one. 3 hours actually on the portfolio. 3 hours. First hour was literally just figuring out how the heck Angular works. Next 2 hours actually doing the work, which is pretty much adding an image. Yeah. 2 hours out of the three was pretty much adding an image. And tired me out a lot. So day 2 through 4 I've went down to not just doing 3 hours work to 1 hour because I know 1 hour not a lot. You can do a lot in 1 hour, mostly if you know what you're doing and you're motivated to do it. And I'll say I did a lot of stuff on those 1 hours after that. Anyway, day two was I was working on the homepage and it was pretty easy. I just basically added the navbar with now the image, the logo that I want to use, and then added the header and the cards for information I want to add for in your future, and then that was it pretty much. Also added Gojo busting as a placeholder GIF or animation, whatever you want to put over there. So for now, yeah, here it was Gojo busting on my MacBook. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. Anyway, day 3 came, and then day 3, I just worked on the product tab a lot. The navbar I also changed from me to Material UI. Let you guys know, Material UI is Google's version of Bootstrap for AngularJS. So I used that Material UI for first 2 days of this project, day 1, day 2, to work adding the components for the navbar and the cards. On Monday, day 3, I've changed it to Bootstrap because, one, Bootstrap has more customization, more components than Material UI. Two, I know Bootstrap pretty well because I learned Bootstrap HTML and CSS like before any of all this JS framework stuff. So I knew Bootstrap CSS really, really well. So I wanted to use Bootstrap for everything else after that. And what's funnier? What is now funnier? What's pretty dumb of me was that I've used the latest version of Angular. Two things wrong with that. Angular, when any latest version of anything, could have bugs. Right? Angular version 18 came out like at least 2-3 weeks ago. So pretty new. Second of all, in the AngularJS framework, there are packages used with Angular that needs to be updated. And not every package I don't want to use that have been updated yet, so I was pretty stuck on some of the stuff I wanted to add. mostly Bootstrap. While Bootstrap CSS is really cool and it was easier to add a component through Angular or React. React already have React Bootstrap, which is pretty easy to use. Exactly the same as regular Bootstrap. AngularJS, they have a Bootstrap for that too, Angular Bootstrap, but also Angular version 17 hasn't updated to version 18 yet, so I'm getting a lot of errors, so I just uninstalled the Angular Bootstrap and just use CSS, which is pretty easy to understand too, for me, because I did it before. I used it before. So yeah, that's why I switched to Bootstrap on day 3 for my portfolio website. 4, it was more of a laid back video because I was very tired that day. I got up early in the morning, 5 o'clock, went to the gym, came back home, and recorded the video for day 4. And it was very, very tiring. My eyes were droopy. I had sleepy eyes. I had tired eyes. So pretty much, and my enthusiastic voice was not there. You see right now, while my voice is kind of monotone, but it wasn't boring monotone. It was more a little bit enthusiastic, But this voice I had in that day 4 video was not enthusiastic. At the beginning, it was pretty enthusiastic, but it wasn't. Right now, my enthusiastic voice is pretty high. I won't say it's very high enough to be enthusiastic enough. But in the beginning of day 4 video, it was a little lower than that would be. It was still pretty enthusiastic, but it was still enthusiastic enough. And after time I was been working, I got more tired. So I usually do an hour at best, or at least an hour, or a little more than an hour. But I did 15 minutes of adding information. So the day 4 I was adding information to the cards. At least organize see what I want to add there. So it was more it was easy on me. I didn't have to worry about researching a lot of stuff. So and I was really tired, so I was glad I did that. It didn't tire me out too much, but still tired me out. So around after time lapse, my enthusiastic level of my voice got even worse. So at the beginning it was like that. Around the middle it was this much, and around the end of the video during the outro it was very low. I was just so tired, blinking my eyes like this, and I would take my glass out of the time just doing this. I was tired. And I'm still tired today, but I'm not that tired I was yesterday morning. And 2 of them was at night, so I still have enough energy to talk and have enthusiastic voice right now. Anyway, so that is it. Week 1 of making portfolio. Day 5 is coming out tomorrow. I promise you that much. Anyway, so as I said at the beginning of this video, there'll be some little news about a new project idea. I don't know if I said new project idea, but yeah. Got another project idea I want to do. It's called Making a Video Platform. And that's going to be a long project to do. I know that much, but mostly because mostly working with portfolio is hard enough, and then plus that, because I was also going to be using AngularJS as well. The portfolio was something I could use to learn how to use AngularJS, because it was simply easy to do anyway. This is about the idea of making a personal video platform for my own YouTube videos. On YouTube, right? So, you want to do this because of YouTube. YouTube is one of the biggest video platform hosting sites in the world. Pretty big. But I don't want to challenge them. I don't want to go head to head in the field. They own it. They made it themselves. They pretty much control that field of video hosting over there. So I don't want to touch it. The only reason I'm doing this for myself is because of the customization of YouTube. And I want to maybe add the capability of adding a live stream functionality into that web application as well. Because, while Twitch is the biggest and YouTube is slowly entering the streaming space, and then there's some other streaming applications like Kick and others. I feel like I don't want to do any of them, actually. I want to make my own channel that I'll use myself, and if I do like it, maybe I will put it up for the public to use. Like, first, let me do simply add a video hosting platform, because that's pretty easy to do. You literally upload an MP4 video and a thumbnail for the cover, and then simply adding a description, and that's it. In the title. First, you know what? I'm literally on a title, as that's easy to do, and all that stuff. It's pretty simple, Like, that is the simplest way you're gonna get into, like, this type of business, like where YouTube and Twitch is in. Because I know, like, what. So but basically the main reason why I want to do this is the customization of YouTube. It really sucks right now. It really does. Like, back in the day, like years ago, during the early days of the internet, it was a lot of customization. It was very ugly indeed, but I want to bring that back. I like a personalized website, a personalized place to have videos uploaded to. And, YouTube was in that early stage, was in those early days of the web. Actually, not early days, but it's pretty early days. And so the home pages for channels like PewDiePie, the Smosh, was really personalized. Like, it was you who owned it. It wasn't just YouTube. It was you who owned the channel. It was you who made the videos there. So I love that personalization. I love that customization, because it misses the aspect of what YouTube is. And YouTube used to have a slogan where it's something about you and all that stuff. But anyway, even the name YouTube is you. It's your videos that you want to add to the platform. It used to probably personalize everything of your channel, not just your banner, your profile picture, and name. Because now that's what it is. You have your banner, profile picture, and your name and biography, and that's it. While it's pretty simple, I don't like it, and I would love more of a, not only complex personalization. It'll be more like Twitch, but different. But it's gonna be customization with Twitch and YouTube customization altogether, but different too. It'd be hard to say what I want from it, but I'll be very different though, I'll say that much. And the way it's gonna be, so yeah, all I want to say is it's gonna be a little bit different from YouTube. Though it is, again, week 1 to make a portfolio, and the idea of making a personal video platform. And yeah, that is it. I hope you have a great rest of your night, day, and afternoon. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Alright? Bye!
يوم الأول أهدتني حبا وحنانا وسعتني بين ذراعيها حملتني تتلقى عني الأخطار